Hello friends, this is Ramesh Sharma here. Welcome back to the new series of Fullyboard web tutorials. So in this series we are going to make this beautiful responsive website using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. In this video we are going to make our this banner here. So I already told you, or I already posted a video on the overview of this video, this website here. So let me overview first here. So first of all, in the first part, in the first and second part, we are going to make our homepage here, and I will tell you every line of this code here. So and we are going to make this from the scratch here. So let's first of all overview this again with my voiceover here. So see that this is our whole banner here. So this is our navigation bar. Now let me clear that we are not going to use any bootstrap etc. here. So we are going to use HTML and CSS here, and we will only make this website responsive at the end of the series here. So I will make two parts for the responsiveness here. So how you can make it responsive here. So this is a heading here, and this is our image that is changing with the help of this here. So in the watch video I did not add nothing here. I did not add nothing here. So here is explanatory when you will click here. So in the video, in the next part, we are going to also create this here watch video. So this is some great nature pictures. So when you will click on explore pics here, so it will bring us to the portfolio.html. So this is our portfolio.html here, and these are images here, and these images are masked with the help of clip path here, with the help of CSS. These are 3-4 images, 6 images are here. So when you will click on explore, our gallery will be opened here. This website is not dynamic. So actually this website is not fully loaded because my internet is little slow, and these images are fetched from the internet. So these are the images, these are responsive images. See that when you will click on explore here, it will bring us to that. And after that, let's go to about section. In the about section, here is our logo here. It is opening. So this is our Fullyboard web tutorials, and this is some description. When you will click on the contact us section, this is our contact us. This is also responsive here. So let's see its responsiveness. So without wasting your time, let's see its responsiveness here. So see that it is very responsive here. Let me go to another page here, about section. See that about section is also responsive. See that. Let's go to portfolio here. See that this is our portfolio, and when you will click on explore, and this is going to be very responsive here. Again, this is very responsive. So let's move here to our home page. So this is our home page here, and this is our original responsiveness. See that. So let me see that. You can change also here, and this is also changing. So we will create this website here. So this is a part first. So we will create only this banner here, but in the banner we will not create this main menu here. We will create this main menu in the next part when we are going to complete this whole our homepage here. So this is just a part for our banner here. So now without wasting any time, let's go to our coding section. Now we are under our coding section here. So here is one folder here which is empty here. So there is just a one file here, so that is the text file for our images here. So because we are going to fetch the images from the web here from the pixels.com, so for that I collected some images here that we are going to use in our this part in the banner of our homepage here. So these are our 4 images that we are going to use. So let's start creating some folders here. So first of all, let's create our main file here. So main file will be index.html, that will be our homepage here. Index.html is here, and then we need CSS here, so we will create a folder that is our CSS, and here we need also a JavaScript here. So but JavaScript will be here outside, there will be our JavaScript folder. So in the CSS, let's create one file here that will be our main.css here, or you can write here index.css, and another we need for our navigation bar, and second file we need up for navigation bar, because we are going to use this navigation bar in our all pages. So navigation bar.css, so you can also rename it as navbar.css. So after that we need our menu bar. For the menu bar we will create in our next video here, and in the JS we need one JS file. This JS file is only going to be used in our this homepage banner here, so that will be index.js here, and one file will be our navbar.js. So that we will see that is used to open our menu drawer, so that we will see in the next video here. So these 4 files we need in this video. So let's first of all create a snippet here. So simple HTML snippet here. So I am using VS Code, so you can use any text editor. So here is the shortcut here. So simply press here, simply write here this exclamation mark here. So after the menu will press tab, so it will give you the whole preview. So actually this is not giving anything, so let me see again. Save it again. Yeah, see that this is here, so this one is here. So when you will click on tab here, see that when you will click on tab, and this is our basic HTML5 snippet. So this meta view report is used for only responsiveness of the website. So for till we will not use this, so I am commenting this here. So here in the document, so let's write here responsive website. Fully world web tutorials. So now there is a body section here. So in the body section we will first of all create our main here. So this is our main here. So in the main we are going to in the main there will be our full home page here. So in the main we want now our banner here, so there will be our banner. So in the banner, so first of all we need a navigation bar here. So let's write here navigation bar. So here is our navigation bar here, so I'm commenting this. So navigation bar will be using nav here. So here is our navigation nav bar. So here will be our nav bar. So after that we want one link here. So here href will be index.html, and its class will be logo here. So its class will be logo. So here will be our simple nature. After that we need bars here. So we will create 2 divs here. So I'm copying and pasting this. So now let's open this in browser here. So I will open this with the help of live server, so we will not need to refresh our browser here. So simply click on go live, or just click on right click, or then click on open with live server. So for this you need one extension here, so simply go to extensions, and under the extensions simply right here simply find here anything like there is one live server. So when you will click enter, so you will get one extension, that is live server. So simply install that. Then this is our live server here, so simply install that and you will get this option here. So I'm going to click here open with live server. So it will open in our default browser. My default browser is Google Chrome. So if it is not opening, see that the port is 5500. So it is opening now. See that now it is opening. So this nature is only showing. So I created a bars. So see that I created bars for this here. So because we don't we want our two lines like this, so I created a bars here division, and under that I created two divs here. So these are our two divs. So first of all let's create our this here navbar. So let's first of all link our CSS, link CSS here. So here will be under the CSS folder there is our index.css. so our CSS is linked successfully. So let's go here. So first of all let's add font here. So we want font, our font of some. So go here fonts.google.com. So here is fonts.google.com, and also we want our these symbols here. So these symbols are provided by the font awesome. So we also want these symbols here. So we will take our CDN of font awesome also. So here we want our Poppins Google font here. So because my Poppins Google font is not installed in my browser, so I'm using CDN here. So click on thin here. So because any style here, we also want 400. So at any time any style of this Poppins font can usable. So embed here. So here we want import here because we are going to use this in our CSS. So just copy this and paste it here, paste it in the index.css here. So here this is for all tag, this is for all elements here. This star means for all elements, so we will apply style to all elements. So here will be margin 0, default margin will be 0, and default padding will be 0, and default box sizing will be border box here. And after that we want our font name. So font will be our Poppins and sans serif. So when you will save it and you will see it here, this font will be changed. So it is not refreshing. I don't know why this is not working. Index.css, our CSS is working. So let's see for our body background black. Let's see if our CSS is working. See that our CSS is working here. So means our font size is also changed here. Font family. Here will be our font family here. So see that our font is changed now. So now we want our font awesome CDN. So here will be font awesome CDN here. So we will get from bootstrapcdn.com/font awesome, because this font awesome is provided by the Bootstrap only. So this is our font awesome for our symbols. So copying this and paste it here, because this is a CSS here. In the href we will paste this link here. So here will be our CSS and here will be our font awesome. Save this. So now let's add from banner here. Now let's select our main here, copy this, and in index.css.main, as it is a class here, so that's why we are using dot here. So here will be our position relative and height will be 100%, because we don't know how much our height will be of our home page here, so it will be 100%, and width will be also 100%. So this is here. So now let's target our navigation, not navigation bar, banner here. So here I am writing comment for banner. So here is our banner here. So for banner there will be position relative here and height will be 100 VH. 100 VH means 100 view height. So this is our browser height here. So this is our view height, all our view height here. So this is our view height and this is our view width here. So this full screen of our browser is known as our view height, that is visible to us. So this is known as view height and this one is known as view width here. So now width will be our 100%. Let's see background as black. Any gray color for it's working or not. See that this is working and there is no scroll bar. So see that this is our full view height here and width is 100%. So save this. So now color will go on here. So now let's set up our navigation bar. So for our navigation bar we will be using our this navigation bar here. So here will be our, so first of all let's apply our CSS here. So here will be navigation navbar CSS. So we will link that also, link.css. So it will be in the CSS folder and there will be our navigation bar.css here. So let's see if it is working or not. Here will be our navbar.navbar. So because we are going to use navbar in any here in the every pages here, so we will be only using this .navbar class. We will not add any reference of main and banner here. So because we will use navigation bar at top here and it will be fixed here. So here will be our only nav bar. Here will be only our nav bar here. So we will go to navigation bar.css. Let's see our background is working in the navigation bar or not. See that our background is working in a navigation bar. So our navigation bar is CSS is applied here. So we target the navigation bar here. So its position will be fixed here. Position will be fixed here, and Z index will be our 999 because it will be in the top here 999, and let's height to be 40 pixel and width let width to be 100%. We want only 100% here. So here will be display flex here. So display flex we will using flexbox here. So display flex here and align items will be center. We are going to align vertically at center here, and justify content will be space between here, or you can say that space around here. Justify content will be space around because there are two elements, so it will be side by side. Let's see here, see that like that, but we will shift it to here like this, and we will shift this also like here. So we can also make that between here, so it will be very good. So we will just set our left and right only. So this is our between here. So there will be a space between here, and other will be at this end. So then we will change our right and left here. So navigation bar here. So let's write our top to 2%. If it is looking good, no, this is not looking good because we want top here. So it will be maximum 5% here. Let's see, 3% will be good now, not 5%. Yeah, see that 5% is looking very beautiful. So 5% is looking beautiful here. So see that in the navigation bar, let's target our logo here. So here will be our logo. Logo position will be relative here, and we don't want any height here, and text decoration will be none here because it is an anchor tag. Text decoration will be none here. Why this is coming again and again? See that text decoration is none here. So let's make its left to 10%. 10% will be good here. So it is good looking. No, let's make it as 15%. Now it is looking good. So let's add its font size. Font size will be 2.5 rem. So rem is root of em here. So rem is, this rem is little big. Let apply 1.8 rem. See that now this 1.8 rem is looking very beautiful here. So its left will be 13% here. See that left is looking 30%, and now it is perfect here. And we will change its color to hash. I think it was 909, it was 94 E56, I think like that was 1 2 3 4 5. So let's see it again. So this is a benefit, you can set any color here. So we want this color. So let's see if it is working correctly. So we want little bit darker here. So here will be our 9. So let's make it more here. It is not coming. Yeah, now it is coming. So we need here. Save this, and now let's see. So this color is good here. After that, Let's apply font weight here to make it bold. Font weight will be our 800. So 800 will be good here, but 800 is good here. See that 800 font is looking good. So this is our set now, but our color is not matching. So we need some light color here. Now this is looking good here. So let's apply here to our bars here. So copying this and paste it. Here will be our dot bars and its position will be relative here, and its height we need to be 35 pixel, and we need more width here. So width will be, we need little bit of bigger width here, so it will be, let it be 45 pixel. So border 1 pixel solid black here. So I'm using this border for just a temporary purpose here. So let's see that here is our this border here. So let's make it right. Let's apply here right to 13%. So we will apply same alignment here. So right to 35%. It is more. Let's apply 15%. Yeah, 15% is perfect. And here also we want left to 10%. 10% is more here, 12% is better. Here left is 12%. See that it is working correctly now. So now let's see our divisions here. So here will be our divs. Div will be only. So position will be relative, and height will be 5 pixel is better, and width is 100%, and we want background as black here. So let's see. So these are looking good here. So let's apply difference here. So here will be display flex. So when I will apply display flex here, see that our width is less now, because these are in the flex box here, in the row here. So but we want in the columns here. So here will be flex direction as column here. Then align items center, and justify content we want here space around, or you can say that space evenly will be okay. Space around, see that this is looking good now. So let's remove this. See that this is looking more beautiful, but the cursor is not working. So let's change the cursor here. So cursor will be pointer here. See that now cursor is looking here. So our navigation bar of the banner is completed now. See that navigation bar is our completed. So let's create this now. So let's create this our info here. This info, this will be our second division here, and this whole will be our third division here, and this all done by the grid here. So let's move there. What is this now? Yeah, let's move there now. So now we don't want any navigation bar dot css. So let's move here. So in the text.html, so after the navigation bar we need our banner info here. So here will be our banner info. So let's write here banner info dot info, and in the info there will be our text here. Here will be our dot text. So under the text there will be our h1 tag, and its class will be our heading here. Class is equals to heading here, and what we want our this beautiful nature. Copying this and paste it here. Then we want our paragraph tag here. So here will be our paragraph and it will be our subheading here. So in the subheading we want this some great portfolios of nature. And then we want this button here, so there will be a division of buttons, and here we want our anchor tag. So anchor a dot, here will be our link here anchor will be by default hash here, and here we want our font of sub element, that is FA. We want our play here, play with circle we want here, and after that there will be a text here, watch video, and after that there will be an image of plus symbol here. So here will be, instead of play circle, here will be our plus circle here, plus circle, and here will be our explore now, explore nature. Save this. Let's see here. See that now this is coming up beautiful. This is looking very beautiful now. So let's move further. So after this text in here, under the info we want our one division here. So that division will be our image here. So here will be our image here, and under that there will be one image. So I am using this just one static image until we are not adding any JavaScript here. So then after with JavaScript the image will change here. So I am picking this image, copy this, so paste this here, save it. So it is refreshing. See that we are getting this image here. So let's apply Flexbox here. So its width is very big. So info, copy this, go here will be our banner info. So here is banner info, then main, that is under the banner, and then there will be our info here. Its position will be absolute. Its position will be absolute, and top will be our 40%. And width will be there will be our transform. We need to transform this, transform, translate. For y there will be minus 40% here. Save this. See that now we are in the bottom, but image is full here, don't worry. So here we want our display flex here, and here will be our height, let it be 600 pixel here. So height is 600 pixel. See that our display is flex here, but we want display as grid here, and here will be grid template columns, because we want to create columns here, we don't want to create rows here. So column will be our 60% and auto here. So see that these are our columns. 60% is lot, it's a lot. 60% is a lot. Let's make it 40. Now I think it is looking good now. And let's create our overflow as hidden here. So overflow is hidden. So this is like that. 600 pixel is very big, so let's create it as 400 pixel. Yeah, 400 pixel is looking good now, and we want to create it as 45%. Now 45% is looking good. See that this image is now looking perfect. So but we want it to be 45%. It is very above. Now it is looking very beautiful. It is in the center here. So this is a benefit of Flexbox here. So let's style it here. So here will be our info. Under the info there will be our text here. So we will first of all change our text here. So position will be relative, and its height will be 100% and width will be 100%. So if you are adding 100% here, so it 100% height will set according to our grid system here. So our grid system, see that it is not overflowing. So now we want our display flex here, display flex, but flex direction will be our column here. Flex direction will be column, and then align items center here. So see that these items are aligning centered, and after that we want our justify content as center here. Now where they gone? Our grid system is not working. Okay, align items, it is 400 pixels, so its height is not working. So that's why it is giving us the error. See that? Now we will make it also. So let's go to text here, and here will be our h1 tag. Here its position will be relative, and then we want our margin bottom, margin top. So margin top will be 15%. So how will be our 15%? 15% is good, but it is in the center, but we don't want it in the center here. So 8% is good now. So let's apply its font size. Font size will be 3.5 rem. 3.5 rem is looking good. Let's make it little more bigger. 3.8. 3.8. 4, how it is? 3.8 is good now. 3.8. Yeah, 3.8 is looking good. And then we want our same here. So let's go to navigation bar, and we want our same color here. So here will be same color. So but we want it little darker. So now it is looking good now. Beautiful nature. So after that, let's write here margin bottom. So margin bottom will be 2% here. So margin bottom is 2%. Now it is looking good now. Now we want only h1 tag here. So here will be our paragraph tag. So this is our paragraph tagger, and we don't want any margin here. So there will be not any margin. So its color will be 666. Black will be good here, and its size will be 1.2 rem. So 1.2 rem is 1.8. See that 1.8 rem is looking good now. Now let's assemble this buttons here. Here will be dot btns. Its position is relative now. So position is relative, and but we want it little down here. So little down will be top will be 10%. 10% is very more. Let's 3%. 3, let it be 5%. Now 5% is good now. This 5% is good. So let's apply it to the buttons here. Its position is relative, and text decoration is none here, and here we want text decoration is none. So here we want to change color will be white here, and background will be #017bf5. see that now these are looking good here. So now let's apply padding here. So padding from top and bottom will be 18 pixel, and left and right will be 32 pixel. Let's see that these are our buttons now. So but this second button is not looking good, so let's change the second button. So here also we want our transition. Let's apply transition first, 0.3 second. Then there will be linear transition, and last child, this will select our last child here, because we have only two here, first child and second child. So second child is our last child here. So we want to change its color here. Copy this, and we want to also apply background here. So background will be #1 pixel solid #017bf5 here. So border is also applied here. So for the last child we want to change color and background here. So here will be, this will be our background will be white here, and this color is like this. So here is our border here. See that, like this, but there are no transition here. There is no transition in these buttons. So let's write on hover. On hover, this color will be our same here. Copy this and paste it here, save it. See that, now these are looking very beautiful. Now let's set up our this image here. So here is our image. Copy this, and here will be our main. Under the main, under the banner, and under the info, there is our image here. So its position will be relative, and height will be 100%, and width will be 100% here. And for our image also, so I am copying this again. So for image also there is same here. See that, this is our image here. So but our image is very large, but we don't want like that. I think our grid is not working. Where is our grid system? Display grid template columns 45%. Let's make it as 60%. So here, this is our 60% here. So this image is like this here. So let me object fit contain. Let me check it. So its contain will be like this, and cover is same here. So its height and width is same here. So let me write height, it's 120%. Okay. classes dot img. So it is working perfectly. Object fit is cover here. So now this is applied here, but we want here like this. So it is opening now. So this was image, so we want like this here. So let's apply this. This is our here. Where is our image here? So we want our pseudo elements here. So here will be before. So position will be absolute and content will be like this, and height will be 100%, and width is equals to, let it be 60% here, and background will be RGBA 0, and red is 0, green is 0, 0 is for black here, and alpha is opacity here. So opacity we want 0.5 here. 0.5 is more big, 0.8 is enough, 0.09 is enough. So let's see. So its top is equals to 0 and right is equals to 0, and we want also z index will be 1 here. See that now it is coming like that. So now let's transform it. Transform skew x will be 15 degree. 15 degrees like this. We want minus 15 degree like this we want. So let its right to be minus 5%. Now see that it is looking good now. Minus 5% is less, minus 10% is good, minus 10, minus 8. See that now it is looking good here. So now we have completed like this here. So let's add here these sliders here, but the changing of these slides we will do in our next video here. So because I don't want video to be very lengthy here, so because this is a little simple complex design, so that's why we are using Flexbox here. So simply I will apply images here and I will do this here. Rest dynamicness, these dynamicness of changing images we will do in our next video. So now let's create this bottom here. So this one bottom, so with these images here, but the functioning of the images that we will do in the next video here. So because already the video length is very big now, so let's go to index.html here. So here below the info of the banner, so here will be our banner bottom. So here is our banner bottom here. Banner bottom, and here we want images here. So image, thumbnails. So here are images, thumbnail here. So these are the images here. So I'm going to copy these all. Copy this and paste it here. So these are the images here fetched from the internet. So after that here we want only button here. So here will be our button will be A of read more. Here there will be of play button, that is play circle O. and after that here will be our read watch more. So let's see here. So see that these are our images here. So there are many images. So let me pause the video. So see that there was a call, so that's why I paused the video here. So see that here. So let's apply CSS here to the banner bottom. So here will be dot main, and then there will be our banner here. Then our banner bottom position will be relative here. So here let's write its position as absolute same, absolute position, because we want bottom as 0. So bottom as 0 here, and overflow will be hidden here. So overflow will be hidden, and its height will be 250 pixel, and width will be 100% here, and display will be grid. So here grid templates column will be 60% and auto. So let's see. So its height is very big, but it is okay. Height is little big here. So let's apply height here to 200 pixel. 200 pixel height is okay. It is looking little big to me. 150 pixel. 150, 180 pixel. See that 180 pixel height is looking beautiful now. So let's move to images thumbnail here. IMG thumbnails. Position will be relative here. Height will be 100%, and width will be 100% here, and display will be grid. Grid template columns will be auto, 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 and auto, because there are 4 images, so we want 4 columns here. And after that there will be our grid gap. So grid gap will be of 10 pixel. So let's see here. Here will be TH here. So it is refreshing. Let's see, my thumbnail is not working. .img thumbnails. Copy this and paste it here. Thumbnails. It's little good here. So this, first of all, let's add this here. So here will be to the banner. Where is our H1 tag? Here margin bottom will be 1%, 0.5%, 5% for T. Let's it be 10% here. 15%. 15% is good, and margin top we have to set here. Margin top 5% will be good here. Margin top 5% is good now. So let's set these. So images here, thumbnails, and under that there will be image here. So position is relative and height will be 100% and width will be 100%. Let's save this. Now let's see that these are the images here. So but its heights are very big. So image thumbnails banner bottom, let it bottom to be 5% here. Now this 5% is 2%, 25% is more, 2% is here. This is 2% here and width height will be 150 pixels. Now this height is also looking good. Now let's apply padding here. So here will be our padding. So padding will be 10 pixel. So this is a padding here and we want our cursor also. So here will be our cursor pointer. Now cursor pointer is also there. We want our transition here. Cursor pointer we want on images here. So here transition will be 0.3 second and linear. So this will be our transition here and we want to apply filters also. Filter here will be grayscale will be 1 here and brightness will be 0.5 here. So it will look like that. See, right, it will look like this here. And on hover and on active here. So copy this image on hover and if image having class active, we want brightness to be 1 and grayscale to be 0 here. So see, like that we want, and its a class is active now. See that. Now let's apply to our watch mode here. So here will be our banner bottom button. Copy this and paste it here. Here will be .btn. So position will be relative here. Position will be relative and height will be 100% here and width will be 100% and display will be flex here. And align items we don't want, we want justify content to flex end. So this is the meaning of flex end here. So let's apply to the anchor tag here. Position relative and height we don't want any. Background we want black and text decoration we want none here and we want color as white here and we want padding to 10 pixel and 35 pixel. Let's see. So its height will be, so height is equals to auto. So its height position will be absolute position. See that this is working now. So this is our watch mode button. So watch mode button is looking good now. So now our this is completed now. So let's add these two lines here. So these will be our from before here. So here will be our banner here. Copy this banner dot before. So position will be absolute, content will be nothing here, and its height will be 80%, and width will be 5 pixel, and color will be hash this one, and top will be 0, and for that left will be 0 here. Why it is not showing? Background, not color, we want background here. See that this is our line here, so here we want 10 pixel. This is our line. See that this is looking good now. So let's move it little further here. So first of all, let's apply our after here. After, here will be right 0, and z index will be -1. So now this is looking also good. So let's move this little more ahead here. So where is our thumbnail? Here, padding left, we want 15 pixel here. So see that now it is looking good. So this completed our this page here, first page here. So this is now our first page. So in the next video we will complete our full home page here, and we will apply our JavaScript here. So this is enough. I will see you in the